Alright, that was kind of weird. Bone-crushing experience occurred. It was a dream! It was all a dream, of course! Of course it was all a dream. Because look, no time has passed whatsoever. But I seem to have... don't remember falling asleep or anything to do with that, but of course you wouldn't do, would you? Right, it's fine. It's fine. So, tuna sandwich!
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Well, I haven't got a tuna sandwich. I mean, I don't want to go on about it, you know. Sound ungrateful. But if everyone else is in a room eating tuna sandwiches, I will be pissed. That's all I can say. Lots of coffee.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hang on a minute. It's all very familiar. Very familiar. I'm gonna go on the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That was it. That was it. Absolutely. You read my mind. That's quite weird.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Absolutely.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Ooh, yeah.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
That's
really
true.
Worth it.
That's true. I mean, there isn't a tuna sandwich in here, so it's you know, it could be improved upon.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Could be. I mean, I'm not going to get disheartened by that comment.
Stepford at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Choose your choices. Right, this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
But I actually thought this was the way that looked more dangerous than this looked the nice. Oh dear. There's a room full of tuna sandwiches in there. Damn it. Whoa. It's like the room from Indiana Jones in here. Never been in here before.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Just a small
here.
railing, maybe?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
So you're saying this isn't the way, then? Is that what you're saying? Because I find you quite confusing, to be honest. You could be more honest, be plain. Come on, let's just have it black and white.
Now listen carefully. This is important.
Right.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Right. See, that was perfect. That was perfect.
Aha. Perhaps you misunderstood.
Yes.
Stanley walked through the red door.
That's right. The red door. I mean, I'm colorblind, but I mean, I know what a red door is.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
The red... Why is there all those things on? Is this not the right door? Double bluffers. I've got you, Trixie McGregor.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You
You
want to
see?
know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because
You
I
did.
did.
Yeah,
And in the
I'm
end,
sure.
it was all for nothing. Because
No.
this is what you
No.
wanted to see.
Don't beat
Help me
yourself
here,
up.
Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you
Bow
what.
and arrow?
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go.
Ah.
A third option. This
Excellent.
already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Choosy choices. Absolutely.
Aha!
Absolutely.
You see, I knew I was onto
Yes,
something. Where
yes.
do these flashes of inspiration come from? How
Nutella?
did I know the game needed a third door?
Gotta have a good
Well,
breakfast.
it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Still say it's
Here,
Nutella.
based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.